Every single time someone asks how to install an app on Linux, they get told to open the terminal. And right there we lose them forever. But here's what nobody tells you. You don't need the terminal. Not even once. Today I'm going to use Linux Mint, completely mouse only, and prove it's just as easy as Windows. Maybe even easier. Now, full transparency, I personally use a more advanced Linux setup for my own work, and I love it. But if a friend called me tomorrow and said they want to try Linux, I'd tell them one thing: start with Linux Mint. And here's the best part: you don't even need to touch your Windows PC to try it. Download VirtualBox for free, run Linux Mint inside it like an app, zero risk, zero changes to your system. Let's get into it. First thing people worrying about: how do I install my apps? On Linux Mint, there's a built-in software manager. Think of it exactly like the App Store on your phone. You search, you click install, it's done. Let's install Discord. Search it, click it, hit install, done. It shows up in the menu just like any Windows app. Want to remove it? Go back, hit remove, gone. Now, what if the app isn't in the store, like Google Chrome? Simple. Open Firefox, go to google.com/Chrome, download it. Linux Mint uses .deb files. Think of them like .exe files on Windows. Click it, enter your password once for security, done. Chrome is installed, your favorite browser. On Linux, in under 2 minutes. Here's another myth: Linux files are confusing. Open the file manager and look at this. Pictures, documents, downloads, music, videos, desktop. It's identical to Windows Explorer. Everything is where you'd expect it. Everything works how you'd expect it. There's genuinely nothing to relearn here. Now here's where Linux Mint doesn't just match Windows, it destroys it. You know that feeling on Windows when an update forces a restart mid-work. Configuring updates ... one of 3 ... Do not turn off your computer. That does not exist on Linux. You click the shield icon in the taskbar, you see what's available. You click install updates, enter your password, and carry on working. No forced restarts, no waiting. No surprise reboots, you restart when you want to. You are in control, not the operating system. Linux Mint comes with LibreOffice pre-installed, completely free, forever. Writer looks and works like Microsoft Word, bold, italic, headings, formatting, all there. Savers.docx if you need to share. Calc works like Excel, formulas, spreadsheets, everything you know. Type your numbers, use equals a 1 plus b1, get your result for everyday office work. LibreOffice handles it perfectly, and you paid nothing. Okay, let's talk about the one thing people always bring up. But what about gaming? This used to be Linux's weak spot, not anymore. When Valve released the Steam Deck running Linux, they invested massively into making Windows games run through Proton. You install Steam, it looks identical to Windows. You install your games, Proton translates them to run in the background. Performance, it's excellent, in some titles, actually better than Windows. The majority of Steam games work right now today. Now I'm going to be honest with you, because Linux isn't perfect. There are some things that don't work well. Games with aggressive anti-cheat, Adobe Photoshop, or certain specialist Windows software. But here's the reality. For 90% of people browsing, working, streaming, gaming on Steam, Linux Mint handles everything. The fear of Linux, it's outdated. Linux Mint in 2026 is not the Linux of 10 years ago. You don't need the terminal. You don't need to be technical. You just need to give it 20 minutes. Download VirtualBox, spin up Linux Mint, and try it for yourself, completely risk-free. If you found this useful, hit the like button. Subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Drop a comment below. What's the one thing stopping you from trying Linux? See you in the next video.